Good morning. Today is April 21st, 2020. It's a Tuesday. First, we'll discuss what is an immune system, the meaning of that, and the difference between a virus and bacteria. So there's two short videos explaining that. I like to show the video because there are visuals or images to help you understand them better. And then after that, we will talk about the vocabulary words for the article that you will read tomorrow called Flu Pandemics. After that, you will answer questions about the vocabulary words so you can practice using the vocabulary words. So, let's start talking about the immune system. What is an immune system? So, the first video that we will watch is this one, talking about the immune system.
Every day we encounter a huge number of bacteria, viruses, and other disease-causing organisms. However, we don't fall ill every other day, which is due to our immune system, an army of cells that is always roaming our body, ready to ward off any attack. The immune system can be broadly divided into two parts, innate and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity, or non-specific immunity, is the body's first natural defense to any intruder. This system doesn't care what it's killing. Its primary goal is to prevent any intruder from entering the body, and if it does enter, then the immune system neutralizes this intruder. It doesn't differentiate between one pathogen and another.
So as you can see here, this is your immune system, okay? There are like chemicals in your body that protect you from disease or bacteria so that you can stay healthy and not sick. So think of it as your immune system would be the good guys and the bacteria and viruses are the bad guys.
The first component of this defensive system is our skin. Any organism trying to get into the body is stopped by the skin, our largest organ, which covers us. Secondly, there is the mucous lining of all our organs. The sticky, viscous fluid traps any pathogens trying to get past it. These are the two physical barriers. However, we also have chemical barriers, such as the lysozyme in the eyes, or the acid in the stomach, which can kill pathogens trying to gain entry. The genitourinary tract and other places have their own normal flora or microbial community. These compete with pathogens for space and food, and therefore also act as a barrier. The next line of defense is inflammation, which is done by mast cells. These cells are constantly searching for suspicious objects in the body. When they find something, they release a signal in the form of histamine molecules. These alert the body, and blood is rushed to the problem area. This causes inflammation and also brings leukocytes, or white blood cells, which are soldiers in our body's cellular army. Once they come, all hell breaks loose. Sometimes, however, the intruder may not be a germ, but rather a harmless thing like a dust particle. The body still causes a full immune reaction to this intruder, which is how allergic reactions occur.
Okay, so let's stop there. So that's some kind of visual image of the immune system, just, chemicals that protect your body. And now we will talk about the difference between a viral and bacterial infection.
So it actually can be a little bit tricky to tell the difference between bacterial and virus infections. Some are pretty obvious, like a cold sore, that's a virus. Bacterial, a lot of times if you have white spots in your throat, if it's strep throat or it's in the household, you can certainly tell that, although that can be a little bit tricky too. So it is important that you pay attention to symptoms, and honestly just coming in and talking to a provider to help you kind of figure out if you're having a bacterial or viral infection can be very helpful.
Okay, so basically, that one is saying that virus and bacteria looks different, but an example of a virus would be a flu and the coronavirus, okay? Bacteria will just probably be your common cold. So that's the difference between the two. So now let's start talking about the vocabulary words. We will start saying the words first, and then I will tell you guys the meaning of each word. So let's start with the first one, virus. Virus, can you say that word? Say it one more time, please. Good job. The next one is immune system. Immune system. Repeat that word, please. Repeat it one more time. Fantastic. The next word is accurate. Accurate. Can you say that word? Say it one more time. Good job. The next one is detect. Detect. Can you say that word? Repeat it one more time, please. Awesome. The next word is infect. Infect. Can you say that word? Say it one more time, please. Good job. The next one is outbreak. Outbreak. Can you say that word? Say it one more time, please. Excellent. The next word is overreact. Overreact. Can you say that word? Say it one more time, please. Good job. And the last word is pandemic. Pandemic. Can you say that word? Say it one more time, please. Very good. So, accurate is an adjective. So remember that adjective describes a person, place, or thing. The meaning is free from mistakes or errors. So if something is accurate, it means there should be no mistake, okay? So here, the weighing scale does not seem accurate. When you are using the negative form, does not, cannot, okay, or is not accurate, it means that there is a mistake. Okay, so here there is a mistake in the weighing scale, so it is not accurate. If it is accurate, there should be no mistake. Okay, let's go to the next word, detect. It's a verb. It means to discover or notice the presence of something. So for example, a lie detector, which is this machine over here, can detect if you are lying. People who are lying, another way to detect them is if that person is sweating or can't look at you directly. Okay, dogs do this too, actually. When they do something they're not supposed to, they can't look at you, and that's one way that you can detect that your dog did something bad. Okay, infect. It's a verb to cause someone to become sick. So if you infect someone, you make them sick. Sentence, you can infect someone with coronavirus if you shake that person's hand and you have tested positive for the coronavirus. So remember, that's why you have to keep your distance from people. Make sure that you wash your hands after you touch something, or maybe you touch someone by accident, because you don't want to infect them if you are sick or have the coronavirus. Next one is outbreak. Outbreak is a noun. It means a sudden increase or start of a disease. Sentence, the outbreak of the coronavirus in Wuhan, China started in 2019. Okay? So outbreak, an increase, the numbers are growing, or the start of something. But when it starts, it is multiplying or growing very quickly in large numbers. Okay, so that's what an outbreak is. Overreact. So it's a verb. It means to respond with a strong emotion or feeling or action that is unnecessary. Unnecessary. Un means not necessary. Okay? So the sentence is, her dad overreacted by collapsing like this, collapsing to the floor when she introduced her boyfriend to him. Okay? So he probably doesn't like the guy. That's why he's overreacting. Okay? So he has a very strong emotion of dislike or hate, and very strong action, falling or collapsing to the ground, because he is overreacting. The next word is pandemic. Pandemic is a noun, a disease that spreads very quickly and affects a large number of people throughout the world. So the coronavirus is a pandemic, okay, because it affects a large number of people throughout the world. So almost every country has cases of coronavirus. That's why it's pandemic. Pandemic also, it means that it is happening at the same time. So that's why it's very serious. So let's look at the questions that you guys have to answer. The first one is, do people in the news channel say accurate or correct or accurate? Remember, no mistake. So the people in the news channel say accurate information about the coronavirus. If you agree, you can say people in the news channel say accurate information about the coronavirus because you have to explain why you think the information is accurate. Or you can disagree and say people in the news channels do not say accurate information about the coronavirus because. So you say a reason here why you do not think they say accurate information. Number 2, how can you detect if someone is lying? I can detect that someone is lying when they don't look at me. Okay, that's an example. So give me another way that you know that someone is lying to you. Number 3, how can you not infect people if you have a cold? So you can say, to not infect people, if I have a cold, I would. What would you do so you don't infect other people if you have a cold? Okay, cold is when you are sneezing, your nose is stuffy or full. That means you can't breathe. Okay. Number 4, what do you think started the outbreak of the coronavirus? So you can start your sentence by saying the outbreak of the coronavirus started because. You can write down the reason of how you think that started. You can even find the answers on Google if you want. I'll let you do that. Number 5, do you think people are overreacting about the effects of the coronavirus? You can say, I think people are overreacting about the, oh, sorry, I doubled that, about the effects of the coronavirus because. Or if you disagree with that, you can say, I don't think people are overreacting about the effects of the coronavirus because. So tell me why people are not overreacting. For the first one, if they are overreacting, you have to say, what are they doing that you think shows that they are overreacting? Okay, so this one would be the actions. The second one would be the reasons why you think people are not overreacting. And the last question is, do you think that President Trump is handling the coronavirus pandemic well? You can say, I think President Trump is handling the coronavirus pandemic well because what is he doing to make sure that everything is okay, people are not panicking, states have what they need? So you can explain that here. If you don't think he is handling it well, you can say, I don't think President Trump is handling the coronavirus pandemic well because, and you can write here what he is not doing. You know, that's why he's not handling it or managing it well. So remember, you have 6 questions to answer for today. You can send me the answer by 5 p.m. If you have any question, you can send me a message. I hope you guys have a good day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.